North Sentinel Island, located near the Andaman and Nicobar Islands of India, is one of the most mysterious and isolated places on Earth. Out of the 572 islands in this archipelago, only a handful are inhabited, and even fewer are open to outsiders. Just about 50 kilometers away lies this dense, forest-covered island spanning roughly 60 square kilometers. It is home to the Sentinelese people, a tribe that has remained almost completely cut off from the rest of the world for thousands of years. The Sentinelese are often described as the world's last uncontacted tribe. While not entirely untouched, they have consistently resisted outside interaction and preserved a way of life that predates agriculture and modern civilization. Unlike mainland populations that evolved through interaction, the Sentinelese remained geographically and culturally isolated. Their lifestyle is based entirely on hunting and gathering. They do not farm or domesticate animals. Instead, they rely on forest produce, fishing, and hunting wild boars, while also collecting fruits, honey, and turtle eggs. Despite limited resources, they have sustained themselves for thousands of years without exhausting their environment. This ecological balance stands in stark contrast to many modern societies struggling with overconsumption. From distant observations, the Sentinelese appear physically strong and healthy, with no clear signs of malnutrition. They have dark skin, short hair, and wear minimal clothing made from natural fibers. Weapons like bows, arrows, and spears are commonly seen. They build both large communal huts and smaller family shelters, and craft narrow wooden canoes used in shallow waters. Interestingly, they rarely venture far from their island, showing little interest in exploration beyond their immediate world. One of the greatest mysteries surrounding them is their language. It is completely undocumented and unintelligible to outsiders. Even neighboring tribes cannot understand it, suggesting an extremely long period of isolation. Attempts at communication have consistently failed, reinforcing the cultural boundary they maintain. But within these encounters, there are brief, powerful moments that reveal their world in fragments. In 1981, a cargo ship ran aground near the island. For days, the stranded crew watched as figures emerged from the forest, armed, cautious, and silent. The Sentinelese began approaching the wreck, testing the unknown. The crew, fearing attack, radioed desperately for rescue. Eventually evacuated, they left behind something unintended: iron. In the years that followed, observers noticed a shift. The Sentinelese had begun using metal for their weapons, repurposing fragments of the ship. Without any direct contact, they had adapted on their own terms. A decade later, in 1991, something extraordinary happened. An expedition led by Indian anthropologists approached the island cautiously, offering coconuts as gifts. This time, instead of arrows, there was curiosity. Members of the tribe stepped forward, unarmed, and accepted the coconuts directly by hand. For a brief moment, two completely different worlds stood face to face, without violence. On one occasion, when tension rose and a man aimed his bow, a woman from the tribe intervened, lowering his weapon. It was a rare glimpse of restraint, even trust, but the moment didn't last. In later visits, hostility returned, and the window of peaceful contact closed as quickly as it had opened. Recognizing the risks, the Indian government eventually enforced strict protection laws around the island. A buffer zone was established, and contact was made illegal. This hands-off policy is rooted in both respect and caution. The biggest threat to the Sentinelese is not conflict, but exposure. Having lived in isolation for thousands of years, they have no immunity to common diseases. Even minor infections could devastate their population. History has shown this pattern repeatedly among isolated tribes exposed to the outside world. Beyond disease, there's cultural risk. Contact often brings dependency, addiction, and the erosion of traditional lifestyles. What makes the Sentinelese truly remarkable is not just their isolation, but their sustainability.